Hey guys, thanks for tuning into the show. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And to the people who don't really understand the power of the mind and understand the type of work that you could tap into by using the power of the mind, then this might sound foreign to you. This might not sound like it's very informational or that don't work. You don't understand the compound effect. You don't understand the processes of the mind, how the mind is so strong and it controls everything. So if you can control the mind and the thoughts that you have in your mind, I heard an example. They say your mind is the printer and your life is the paper. So your mind is basically printing out the life that you have is controlled by the mindset that you have. So we have to change the concepts in our mind to the things that we want to see so it can project and print out exactly the life that we are searching for and looking for. Because that's what I want to do. I want to be a legendary basketball player. I'm already one here in Chile, I can tell you that. But I want to extend it further. What more can I do? Where else can I do? If I'm able to do that here and make a stamp in my name for myself in one country, I can do this in another. I want to win 20 championships. That's legendary. I want it to be so known that I was such a great basketball player. It's all dedicated to what I'm willing to push towards, focus on, and make a part of my daily habits, to say that I left nothing up to chance to get to where I said I wanted to be. So if I don't get to where I wanted to be, I'm not going to say it's not because of my lack of effort in always. Continuously searching, continuously looking for new areas and new aspects on how I can improve, how I can advance to another level in all aspects of life. As a basketball player, as a man, as a husband, as a father, how do I elevate? How do I get to the next level? How do I create the thoughts that lead to this action and focusing on it? Focusing on the thoughts and the mindset to give you the life. I wrote in my book, on my phone, I talk about this all the time. I wrote inside of my phone 3 years ago. This is on my list. Go back to it. After I visualize, I would read 10 things I'm grateful for. And I remember this one was on my list. It was read through my notes. Now, when I'm reading something, that's also on my list. It was a book or a podcast for 1 hour. So after visualization, it was read off 10 things you're grateful for, a book for 1 hour or podcast. So a book or podcast for 1 hour a day. French lessons, 5 social media posts, because I was posting on Twitter a lot. No complaining or excuses. Read through my notes and stretch. If I did these things every single day, I know I'm elevating as a person, as a man, as I'm taking my life serious, and I'm taking my life not for granted by becoming and doing all the things that was necessary for me to elevate myself. I'm getting in touch with my spiritual. I'm getting on my mind. I'm constantly feeding my mind good things, motivational things, courses. That's why I have to read at least a book or listen to some type of podcast or something for an hour to increase the information in my brain and continuously work my brain to understand and learn new things. And then taking care of my body, which was stretching, because I already have the habit to go to the weight room every single day and play or something every day. Like the weight room, I'm in there almost 5-6 times up the week. Other than that, stretching the body, changing my diet. I'm learning every day how to increase in all ways. I'm not perfect. I'm not there yet. I'm not all the way to where I believe that everything that I do is perfect and I have the right formula for everything. However, I have been able to play this game of basketball for 10 years. I have been able to start a successful network that is growing, the ATP network, where I host this show, the Arnold's Thoughts podcast, on here. And I've been at this for 2 years. I have a business. Not those business people say, oh, I got a business. I have a legal licensed business with a number, with the EIN, that, all these things that I created everything before it is into existence. I am painting the picture and the thoughts in my mind to project. So as I grow and as I see things changing, I start to really you start to no longer doubt. And that's what is getting rid of all of that doubt. Because I just looked today, for example, one of my teammates sent me a piece of information on latinbasket.com saying that I have won the player of the week. They gave me player of the week. And I was grateful, truly grateful, because anytime you get honored for something that you do is showing your hard work is paying off. Everybody say, oh, this and that, but you worked for that and you earned that honor. You wasn't average. You outperformed everyone for this. And one of the things I write down every single day is that I am an MVP and a champion. So when I do see the MVPs for the game, for the week, and things like that, it's because I'm making it real in my head every day. That's one of the things I write down every single day. I am an MVP and I am a champion. So when I start to see the MVPs rack up, it's because I know I've been putting that in my mind and putting that in my brain and projecting that. Listen, man, thank you guys for tuning in, for rocking with me. These are just the thoughts. Sometimes I just got to come on here and break down the thoughts that's going on in my head to let you guys just get to know me a little bit better. If you guys want any questions, if you want to know anything about the life of overseas basketball, I have a book. Check out my book. It'll get you started on everything you need to know and what to do to become a professional overseas basketball. Don't start when you think you start your career. You want to start before you start your career. You want to have the information already in you, so when you get into this situation, you already know what to do. You don't want to find out when it's too late. Say, oh, what did it say then? Just based on my experience. Hey guys, thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe on our YouTube, Spotify, Apple, and wherever you listen to your podcast. I greatly appreciate it.